It is Christmas. It is Christmas time. That's right. Merry Christmas to all my crew members and passengers. This is Keeper D Life here. Welcome back to the PDL Express, the passive D Life Express, where we're sailing the DeFi ocean, sailing this crypto trading ocean right now as we continue to look at these charts and look at potential opportunities to get in and earn some crypto for the DeFi space. Because, let's put it one or two together. You can't earn in DeFi if you don't have crypto to put up to lose. This is the only way you're going to make it in DeFi. I'm just saying it is what it is, right? All right, let's get back to reality. What do we need Bitcoin to do? Bitcoin needs to do this. You see in the thumbnail, you see in the title in the video. That's right, the title in the video, not the thumbnail. All right, let's get to it, remember. So, we broke out of the downtrend squeeze, that trend line. Like I spoke about in my past videos, we needed to break out of this. But remembers, unfortunately, it looks like we went back to retest that line, which is also a good thing too, because I'm sure everybody got excited when they saw this bullish engulfing candle right here on the 24th, the day before Christmas. But we didn't make it. We sold back off because we've got to go Christmas shopping. That is the day that we've got to shop. So we may have, some whales probably took a nice big buy, let some other retailers follow the market, get some liquidity and then take some of those profits. And, that's just the game that we're playing right now with Bitcoin. The buyers and the sellers are battling. Are we going to stay bullish? Are we bearish? Where are we going from here? Remembers, let's talk about this for the charts right now. I said in past videos, we've got to get above that 96 area. Once we get above that 96,000 area and we hold it, then I could see us being a little bit bullish for Bitcoin. But we spiked straight up into that 98 area. I expected definitely some profit taking because it was just too much of a huge spike and too tempting for not anyone not to take any profits who was down on that actual first dump that we had back here when I sold at 96,000. And like I said, I made that video where I said I'm seeing green. As you can see, I called it, I predicted it, I knew we were going to go up. That is why I closed that small position out. But I should have changed it to a buy. I wasn't thinking. I saw the reverse coming. But it is what it is. What do we do now? Do we go back into a buy zone? Well, right now the volume is looking very, very small. We've got probably holidays around the world. Maybe some exchanges. Definitely really not on holiday also. And that is why we've seen these two indecision candles right now forming. Even if we go down to the hourly, as you can see, we are right on that downtrend line that we broke out of. And we've got support here at that 97 level. This is where I'm looking to expect a little bit of resistance should we go back up to 97 and we hold this 95 area, 96, 95 area. So definitely I could see us getting back up there. But crucial, believe it or not, we're going to have to break that. Then we're going to need to break 98 and 99,000, which is going to be tough. I don't think we're going to break right through it. I think we're going to climb our way to it. Once we see ourselves climbing up to it, then I believe we're going to have the FOMOs coming in for the retailers, and then we could spike, potentially pump, and break through that 100, that big round number in the sky, which took days, almost a week and a half to finally break. We may finally break it. That's what I do believe is going to happen for Bitcoin. So right now, if I would open up a Bitcoin position, it's going to be maybe a 25% of my full holdings, just not the full 100%. Don't want to FOMO win. I want to see price action, or I at least want to see price staying above these levels. I like to see the buyers increasing in the order books and, beating out the sellers. Then I could see probably at least putting in 50% of the full holdings and then getting it to Bitcoin long. So this is what Bitcoin needs to do. Remember, in my eyes, on a long story short, we've got to hold this line. Once we continue to hold this powerful line that was keeping us under for over at least, almost 8-9 days, then definitely I could see us getting back up again and continuing to move higher. Right now is a beautiful time to be in this. Let's just put this line back here. This is my key area right there. That is where we want to get our next trade to. You could take profits here, or at least, take out half or 75% and hold the other 25% if we break back up above the 99 level. As you can see right there, 99,909. It's got to be the next area of resistance. That is where we sold off from. This is a beautiful trade idea. Nice tight stop loss right below 95,000, below this area here of let's see this area here of 95,047, which was a beautiful area where support held for a long time. So let's just mark this area right here. Beautiful support right here. This is definitely a green zone for me. Let's change the color on this, members. That is definitely a buy zone if we get back down there. But you know what? Maybe we won't go back down there because you see we're working off of that area, and we're also working off of the down trend line back here. So members and passengers, this is how it's looking for Bitcoin right now. This is what I expect. This is my idea. These are my thoughts. All right, let's get into another favorite token of mine, and that is going to be EOS. And we're looking at my buy list. These are the tokens that I'm looking to buy and earn the said token in. It's not going to be USDT. It's going to be the actual pair. You're going to earn an EOS. You're going to earn a Bitcoin, and everything else in the list here. These are the inverse perpetuals over here on Bybit. And EOS looking beautiful. There's my buy line right there. We're touching it right now. We're at 78. Should we hold this area, then we're going to definitely get back down to let's see, let's go back up right here. Just wait for this to respond. No, I don't want that. I want this. All right, there we go. Right at that 70 cents, that round number area, it's definitely going to be, I wouldn't even really say a stop loss. Probably even add more. So I'm watching. I'm waiting. Probably tomorrow we'll see what will happen when we get to our next daily candle. Is that going to be a red? If we look like, we're going to turn a little bit green. Right now, we're still selling off RSI. Let's see, where is the RSI? The RSI, it looks like it wants to be a little bit in the down into the oversold area. If we just zoom out a little bit, yeah, we're definitely going into the oversold area on the RSI. So definitely I am waiting patiently to see how this is going to turn out. But I'm definitely looking for a bounce back down here at the 76.70 area. That is going to be my buy area for EOS. And if we get back up to 89, that is going to be a beautiful trade to be able to just hold it and climb our way back up, just like we did back in the 22nd of December. We went up, we pumped, we sold off, went up, sold off. Beautiful steps, and that is what you want to see. You just don't want big, huge green candle going up. I mean, even though that would be beautiful, a pump, but this is a healthy, it's a healthy step up. The buyers were buying, they were taking profits, then they bought back in, they took profits, and they bought back in, but they reached a beautiful area, great percentages. Christmas time was here, and on the 24th, and what did they do? Just like everywhere else. Sold off before Christmas because we've got to buy Christmas gifts. So maybe the thumbnail or the title of this video should be Christmas shopping with crypto and taking profits so we can buy those gifts. And like I said, go to KB Toy Store, and just have a ball. Oh man, I'm just having a good time with these tokens right now. So that is my trade idea for EOS. Let's get some honorable mentions in, and Ethereum is my next big one. And Ethereum also looking like EOS, selling off. We're gonna probably hit this area right here. Hopefully, that key area is 3266. If we get back down there, then I could definitely see if we hold this area, a buy coming in. This is a previous support that held, and it held for a few days easily. If we go to the daily chart, it held for 1, 2, 3 days, and that's what allowed us to break that downtrend line that we had back up here. And it is what it is. That was at the 4,113 area. We broke out of it. We could be retesting our downtrend, and then we boom rally back up to retest those previous support, now resistance areas, like example the strong 3,500 area for Ethereum, strong level for the Ethereum, that 3,500 area. So that is also another trade idea for Ethereum. Watching that also, seeing how tomorrow's gonna be. Today's a holiday. Some places in the world, some places are closed down. Not everyone's working, so I'm not expecting a lot of trading going on. But if you get into this trade, I guess tight stop loss or just a small percentage of your portfolio, just to see, because you know what, you always want to get in early. You don't want to get in late, and FOMO is definitely a part of why crypto's pump. Next crypto we're gonna look at is gonna be an honorable mention, and it's gonna be no, wait a minute, what am I talking about? My next one. These are gonna be my top five, but this is my number 4, and that is gonna be DOT. And I just can see right now, crew members, we're getting a little bit of green here on DOT. If we go down to the hour, had a little bit of buying there, but we still went back to selling. So when we look at the order books, we can see that a lot of books are showing battling like more 10% over from the buys, like 49, 60. I've been noticing all day, jumping between 50-50, between 40 and 60. 60 on the sell side, 40 on the buy, and when we move down, we're usually topping out around 50-50. So I call it a decision. It is what it is, and that's what they call these little candles here, candle there. Indecision is also a good sign too, that we could be potentially going very strong to the either side, whether it's a sell or whether it's a long or a buy. But we're holding, as you can see, members, this downtrend line, holding it strongly. We're underneath the moving averages, but this could be a great area for a nice bounce, a strong move, just to retest this 100-day moving average, the purple line, and hopefully break that and get back up to the all-time or previous highs, not all-time, previous highs of this area right here, which is the 767 area. But this is what I'm looking at on the long term right now, members, and it's going to be the 10 bucks area, now from 6 to 10. Almost a double, members, almost 100%. But we're holding this support on the hourly for DOT. We're holding it strong, so this could be a great trade for DOT. A beautiful trade for DOT as we continue to go up. But definitely our next area we're gonna have to watch out for. We're gonna have to put this in red. That is going to be this area right here of resistance. Strong area of resistance. We wicked it a few times, tried to get up there. We didn't even get up on other occasions. So this area here is definitely a strong area. We're going to have to look out for that, and that is that 7.75 area on the hourly. But on the 6 hour, as you can see, that was strong support back in the 26th of November. And we wicked off that, we bounced off it, and we rallied to that new high of 11.68. And remember, I've got to always show this chart for DOT. I love this. Look at the move. Wow. All right, could you just imagine in a perfect crypto world, if we could just get back to this support area here, which held, but then we broke below it, and once we broke below it, we spilled over, which means that this was a strong support, and that just took all of the bears in, and we just sold off DOT. If we could get back to this area here, which is 16 members. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's just zoom in a little bit on this area here. Go back and make sure we've got it exactly where it needs to be. Right there. There we go. That 15.67 area. Even if we get back to $15 from six, oh my gosh, from $6 to $15 members, could you imagine that with DOT? That is why I love DOT. The move, the potential gains, amazing. Amazing for DOT is just amazing. And right now we're looking a little healthy for DOT, even though we sold off, everything sold off. It's Christmas. It is what it is. And this is, again, we're checking the charts every day. I'm bringing it to the channel so you can also look at these potential longs, members. Good entries here because the prices aren't high anymore. You could get it with small position sizing and just scale your way through long as it looks well. We're holding and get some good average entries to be able to take advantage of the next move. That is what I'm looking at, members and passengers. Those are my top 4 tokens to buy and earn in the said asset, which is going to be earning crypto with DOT, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and EOS. Now, over here, it's gonna let's we can look at ADA, Solana, because these are the only tokens that we have access to that we can actually earn in the crypto asset. The inverse perpetuals over here on Bybit. Link will be in the description if you want to check it out. But you know what? Let's just do one more honorable mention before we go. It's got to be our top 5, and I think my next one, if I had a choice, what would it be? XRP, Solana, ADA, LTC. I mean, it is what it is. We're gonna have to go with Mana. All right, let's go to Mana and let's take a look at the charts on Mana. Remember, we broke out of that downtrend line, and also we are potentially retesting it. Let's just extend it out a little bit here. As you can see, we broke it. We do have support right underneath it, so we could come back to retest that support, but we ran into that same red line resistance that I spoke about. I don't think I mentioned it in my past videos because I'm doing different videos from different exchanges. But, these are just for longs, this particular exchange here. So, when I mean long, I mean longs, 30 days, potentially 40 days or more. Back to all-time highs in a perfect crypto world. I'm just saying. So, yeah, nice dip here. Nice retracement over here with Mana. And Mana at a good price right now also. My buy price for Mana is 41. If we break back down there, or even this area here of the 30, that's the 4617 area. That is another area that I'm looking at with Mana. Let's go and break it down to the hour. And as you can see, this is how we're looking on the hour with Mana. Let's just bring it in a little bit. This is how far away we are. But on the hourly, we're running into a little bit of support right here. We can just mark this area right here on the hourly. As you can see, this is that previous resistance on the hourly that we took some time to break. A few times, actually, a few hours. Well, looks like at least almost a little bit more than 24 hours there. Let's mark that. And let's put that in this color here. All right, so we're hovering around it. We're playing with it. We're touching it. We're retesting it. We're seeing what's going on with this area. Is it strong enough? Can it hold? Can we bounce off this? Can we get back above the moving averages with this area? But if not, crew members, definitely, like I said, this area here is my buying area of 46. I could definitely take along, put in a nice tight stop loss, and definitely see my way holding on for dear life back to any kind of highs. And even if we get back to 55, which is our This major level right here, right there, not back up to the actual 55, but right above it, right below it, then that would be an amazing trade. We're looking at almost, that would be about a little bit over 10%, maybe close to 15% or so. And a nice leverage that would be beautiful. Earn some good mana tokens there. And you know what? You could go ahead and take some of those tokens and stake them. Even stake them right back on Bybit. So that is why I love these inverse perpetual over here on Bybit. You could take the tokens, you could take some, stake them, still earn on them. Even if the price goes down, you'll still earn APR, so you'll be earning passive income even while you're trading. And that is my strategy over here. So crew members, those are my top 5 tokens to be purchasing. I could go on, we could look at some of the other charts, ADA and all the other ones that are there, but don't want to speculate on them right now. Don't want to make this video too long, so make sure to like, subscribe, comment, do all that great stuff for me. And you can take a look at these tokens also over on Bybit. Like I said, the link would be in the description. You could earn in them just like D-Life is going to earn in them potentially. And these are my ideas. Next time, we're going to look at the other honorable mentions, Solana, ADA, but again, the reason why I really don't want to look at them right before we go, but just look at one, is because I feel like I've already missed the move. Just to make a long story short, look at this move. Look at that move. Look at this move here. Back in the 5th of November for almost 30 days, crew members, all the way to December 1st, just upward movement. And now we're in a descending wedge, crew members. So we're not breaking out of anything. We're just in this range here. So it's like maybe nothing's happening. And then, okay, let's take a look at XRP. It is what it is. I don't want to look at XRP because I really missed the move. I put my XRP into a pray and play platform, and it is what it is. So look at that. We missed the move on that also. And XRP is also in a wedge. They're also in a wedge. Let's just do the same thing for XRP. XRP and ADA, they are also in this downtrend. I mean, maybe you could call it a flag. You could call it maybe a bullish flag or a bearish flag if you want to. But you know what? They're definitely looking different from the other tokens that we have here. Let's go and bring it down to the 12-hour. And like I said, we're also in this wedge here with XRP. Now, I would give them their credit. They are holding very, very strong. I mean, the XRP army, the ADA army, the Charles Hoskinson army, they're not really selling to go Christmas shopping. They're not taking huge profits. So, the only way I could see me getting into any of these trades is if we break the channel. It's not a good entry because we're super high on percentage, but even if we come back down to retest and we keep retesting, we got 1 touch, 2 touches, 3 touches, and if we come back down and we could get a 4th touch, then maybe right back up to the high of the wedge right here, which is the 292 area. So the low of the wedge is the 161 area. So we could get back down there, then yeah, a nice, how would I say, scalp. But yeah, the move, we missed the move. To make awesome crypto, in my opinion, we definitely missed the move. We haven't even came down to 50%, right? We're at 214. All-time high was at 291. We would at least need to get back to $1.50 to go long again. And that is just my thoughts on ADA and XRP. So, members, this is your Skipper D Life. I am over and out. Stay tuned to the next trade update here. This is what's going on in the markets. This is what we're looking at. This is what Bitcoin needs to do. Maybe that would drive the other cryptos, but as we can see, ADA and XRP, for example, they are in their own league.